Good evening and welcome to wet and blustery Tynecastle. The kick-off has been delayed for fully 10 minutes to allow the crowds to come in. The weather is absolutely shocking. The pitch very treacherous indeed on the surface. A lot of water about. And the first challenge of the match is Pat Byrne careering into Ian Redford. Redford in the Rangers side tonight after missing Saturday's game against Motherwell when Robert Pritz played. He's on international duty for Sweden. He's out of the side. Derek Johnston is back playing up front in place of Gordon Dalziel, who's on the bench with Dave McPherson. The Hearts side have youngsters, two 18-year-olds come in. Gary Mackay is playing in midfield at number 10 with John Robertson at striker alongside Derek O'Connor, leaving very experienced men in Stuart McLaren and Willie Pettigrew on the bench. There's Gary Mackay. So a 2-goal deficit for Hearts. Shields. Dawson's clearance. Falling for Redford. Pat Byrne making the challenge back on Redford. Kidd playing it through. There's Robertson. Challenge, and Hearts have the corner kick. And that's welcomed by their vociferous support. So Pat Byrne started it all with that great back-tracking tackle on Ian Redford. Now Willie Johnston lining up the corner kick. Handed away by McKinnon. Pumped back in, that seemed to be stopped by O'Connor. Well, that could so easily have caused problems for Jim Stewart. Corner kick going all the way across the far side. Gary Mackay retrieved it, thundered the ball in, and it was blocked by O'Connor. But still going forward, the rain lashing down. It's perhaps even heavier than it was at the kick-off. Appeared to be handball by Bett, the referee waving play on. McKinnon lofting it forward. McDonald up with Johnston, and now Cooper. This time challenge from Peter Shields, incurring the wrath of both Davy Cooper and referee Bob Valentine. The young Hearts fullback has had a quick word from the referee, and Rangers have the free kick. Swung in by Cooper, it's missed kick by Jordan. And a challenge by Stevens on Henry Smith, penalised by the referee. This was a vicious free kick by Davy Cooper. Look at it swinging in, it was missed entirely there by Jordan, and then the body check by Stevens on Smith. Willie Johnston holding off Russell. Appeals again for a foul by Stevens on Robertson, but the referee's not interested. Russell still on the ground after the challenge from Willie Johnston. And a bit of unpleasantness creeping in there between Dawson and Derek O'Connor. And referee Bob Valentine will take some action. So Redford there, you see just at the corner of your picture a bit of activity between Dawson and Derek O'Connor. There's the result. So O'Connor and Dawson are booked, and there'll be a further hold up. Some treatment may be given to Bobby Russell just while the paperwork was being done by referee Valentine. Rangers free kick. John McClellan takes it. Johnston's headed back, forced on by McKinnon. Cooper towards McDonald. There's Redford. Well, Redford made excellent position for the shot, but got right underneath it with his right foot. John wins a high ball. A bit of pushing by Bobby Russell as he went for that header, and Hearts have the free kick. Quickly taken by Shields to Jordan. In towards Roddy McDonald. Good header by McDonald. Away by Dawson to Byrne. Not a bad effort at all from Pat Byrne. Too good on the drop, just dipping over the crossbar. Came from Jordan's long ball, aimed for Roddy McDonald. McDonald doing very well, you'll see here in the leap with Stevens. Nodding it into the danger area. Dawson got to it first. The clearing header, controlled by Byrne, and that's not a bad volley at all. Climbing by Roddy McDonald, they completely misjudged the flight of the ball. Rangers free kick. Dawson going forward. McDonald sending it back to Bett. A bit crowded on the Rangers left. Cooper doing well to find space for the cross. There appeared to be a hand used, and the referee has given a penalty kick. And that will, I'm sure, make Hearts very angry indeed. Well, it certainly appeared to strike a hand, although I have great sympathy with Peter Shields, who had touched it with the offender. At the end of all this, it'll be a penalty kick to Rangers. Hearts protesting vigorously. So it'll make no difference. And Jim Bett will take the penalty kick. Well, this could certainly make life very difficult for Hearts. Bett facing Henry Smith. Jim Bett. 1-0 to Rangers, and the Hearts players and supporters bitterly disappointed as Bett scores his 5th goal of the season. Well, it was certainly a moment of controversy. That penalty kick award will have arguments waiting for some time, I'm sure. Bett the scorer, Rangers 1 goal up, 3 goals up on aggregate. There's the scoreline. Hearts 0, Rangers 1. Dave McPherson has come on in place of Bobby Russell for Rangers. 25 minutes now in the clock. Hearts 0, Rangers 1 on the night. Shields for Hearts. Gary Mackay. Just past Stewart's right-hand post. A good effort from Mackay. Well picked up here. Bowman leaving it to Mackay. He saw the space opening up ahead, moved in and let fly with his right foot. Stewart was appeared to be beaten. This understanding between Cooper and Redford allows Bowman to find Walter Kidd. Bowman again. Byrne. Willie Johnston. Great control from Johnston. And Hearts are back in the match. Marvellous goal for Hearts. The scorer was Derek O'Connor. And this will be worth seeing again from the Hearts point of view. Great piece of play coming forward. Bowman setting it up. Little piece of touch play. Byrne with a very inventive pass forward. I just watch the control here from Willie Johnston. Going into the box. Playing it over the head of John McClelland. Still going forward. Across the face of the goal, and there was O'Connor to knock in his 11th goal of the season. Well, that certainly has brought the Hearts supporters to life, and a goal which on the play they could not begrudge. That's the scoreline. Hearts 1, Rangers 1. And suddenly the match is back in the balance. We may well still have fight in our hands. A great build-up and a very decisive finish from Derek O'Connor. And let's Let's see what Hearts can do now in the closing 5 minutes or so of the first half. Robertson almost getting away. He's won the free kick. Challenged by Dawson. And now Hearts certainly have the tails up. So Rangers getting the whole side back in the box. You know only too well the impact of a second goal now for Hearts on the course of the match. Sandy Jordan standing over the ball. Look at that Rangers wall. Back it goes to Johnston. Beaten out by Stewart. Tremendous power in the shot. Still Hearts coming forward. Bowman. The ball's out for Rangers throw, and that'll be a welcome relief to them. Stunning power in that shot from Willie Johnston. Look at it again. Jordan set it up, just knocking it wide of the wall. The Hearts players dispersed, and Stewart had to beat it out. Now Derek Johnston for Rangers, supported by McPherson. John McDonald helping it on to Dawson. Redford's clear on the left. Lost trying to go all the way, and the shot's rather wasted. But the second shot in as many minutes for Rangers after sustaining some pressure from Hearts. And here was the shot from Ali Dawson. A lot of space to come forward. The shot way off target, and that is the last incident of the first half. The referee is blown for half-time. The teams leave the field after a very entertaining first half. Rangers going ahead with that controversial Jim Bett penalty, and then that great equaliser from Derek O'Connor just before half-time, leading us to a great second half, and we'll look forward to you rejoining us for that in just a couple of minutes.
All round the house, you and the family can enjoy the value of today's electric heating with White Meter. Clean, controllable, all-day warmth from today's slimline heaters. Good looking? Yes. Better value? Yes. Lower bills? Yes. With 8.5 hours of cheap overnight electricity. Wake up to the value of today's electric heating.
Yes, it's power to all our friends.
Private Lessons, the movie for the things they won't teach you in school. What happened to him should happen to you.
I'll bet that runny nose is irritating him.
Oh, he looks proper embarrassed. Poor soul. Can't you do anything for him, George?
Oh, aye. Nobody's looking, lad. Take one of these.
Next time you've got a runny nose, take Contact 400. The tiny time pills slowly dissolve to give you relief throughout the day. Contact 400 puts a smile on the face of a cold.
DER Supersound TV. At the touch of a button, it sounds like stereo. Hear the difference at your local DER now.
Come and play.
The new Boots Christmas catalogue, packed full of wonderful gift ideas. Get your free copy at Boots now.
Shopping to Boots for Christmas.
Welcome back to Tynecastle. Rangers restart the match, which took a turn Hearts' way late on in that first half after Jim Bett scored the early penalty kick. Derek O'Connor putting Hearts back in the match, and we have potentially a fight in their hands if Hearts can get off to a fast start in this second half. There were several good performances in the Hearts side in the first half. Walter Kidd doing very well at right back against Davy Cooper much of the time. Willie Johnston looking very lively indeed up front, and one of his young striking partners, John Robertson, just 18 years old, looking very promising indeed. And Rangers too having the problem to overcome in that Bobby Russell had to go off early in the match, injured, and the replacement is young Dave McPherson. So Hearts now very anxious to get away to a quick start. But this is Jim Bett for Rangers. Good turn from McDonald. Kinnan up in support with Bett. McDonald is onside. Well, that surely a penalty kick. No, the referee is allowing that to go. Walter Kidd it was who came in with the tackle. This will be very interesting indeed if we look at it again. Beautifully chipped little pass forward from Jim Bett. There was McDonald heading for the dead ball line. Well, if that wasn't a penalty kick, I don't know what is. And the free kick this time to Hearts. And they've gone out to my mind, they got a very big let off there. The other end. So once again, a big Rangers wall lines up. Hearts came close from this situation in the first half, and Willie Johnston brought out a good save from Jim Stewart. Let's see if he's the man entrusted with the task of striking the shot this time. Played for Pat Byrne. Good goalkeeping by Stewart. Kept his eye on that, took up good position. This time Johnston on the ball. Just knocking it again wide of the wall. A little bit of eye play over the ball, pointing at the wall, and then Johnston taking it, trying to surprise the wall. Pat Byrne got it beyond the wall, but Stewart was in good position. Johnston in the clear on the right. Lawson trying to get back. Charles coming in, John Robertson touching it on. Stevens is there. Now Shield, the Rangers defence streaming out. It was so close. Great effort. Pat Byrne looking for the corner kick. It came off the head eventually of Ali Dawson. Splendid effort it was. The ball flighted in here beautifully from the left foot of Peter Shields. Well, it came off the head of Ali Dawson, no doubt about that. Johnston's corner kick. Touched on. Cleared off the line, and a good header back calmly by Johnston to Stewart. Well, the Rangers defence now undoubtedly living dangerously. Slow kick played in, helped on its way by Byrne, blocked by McClelland. And a very calm pass back in the air from Derek Johnston. John McDonald leading it to Dawson, a great chance for Rangers. Fine goalkeeping from Henry Smith. Well, this kept Hearts in the match. The break is on. Stevens under pressure from Robertson, and the corner kick at the other end. Oh, what a match it is. Swinging from end to end. Stevens the man under pressure on that occasion. Just after Smith got him a good save at the other end. Hearts of the corner kick. Johnston swinging in. Stewart's in trouble, and McDonald couldn't get his head to it. Well, undoubtedly an escape for Rangers this time. So Johnston swinging this in with his left foot. Stewart in all kinds of trouble. You'll see him now coming underneath the ball. Roddy McDonald trying to get to it. Couldn't quite manage it. John McDonald. Chance for Redford in the break. Hits the post. Still Rangers trying to pass it together in the box, but that was great play from Redford. Powerful running and a great shot to finish. John McDonald doing well, wrestling to win the ball. Powerful run forward from Redford. He managed to keep the ball down. Got it past Smith. Back it comes from the post. Well, John Robertson has done a very good job up front for Hearts. The 18-year-old goes off. And Willie Pettigrew, just recovered from flu, comes on to see if he can demonstrate his goal-scoring talent in the closing stages of the match. Cooper heading it on. Johnston trying to control it, and now Cooper will take it for a walk on the right if he wants. McKinnon up in close support. It's all very congested in that area. And Hearts have won it back. There's Bowman. Jordan. Kidd has done lots of selfless running all night. Pettigrew just missing the flight of the ball. John McClelland. Well, that's what you can do when you've got a 2-goal aggregate lead. Johnston and McDonald together. There's Redford, one of these powerful runs up the left flank. Stopped by Kidd this time. Hearts fullback is penalised, I think. Rangers free kick. Cooper again will take it. Stevens is in the box. So is Derek Johnston. And that will tie it up for Rangers. Always a potent threat in the air. Derek Johnston gets his 10th of the season. Came from this beautifully flighted free kick from Davy Cooper. Smith in two minds. Beaten to it by Johnston. The glancing header was good enough. And that's the goal to Bury Hearts. The scoreline tells the story. Add that to the 2 goals Rangers had in the first leg, and the task is now surely hopeless for Hearts. So the Rangers bench with John Gregg, who's now come down to join Tommy McLean, and they're still looking pretty anxious, aren't they? That's cut out by Pettigrew, and now Kidd, bringing to the final minute of the match. Redford still coming forward. DL is offside, I think. Yes, the flag is up. Johnston on the ground. And the decision goes Hearts' way. Shields for Hearts. There's Mackay. Wide to Walter Kidd. McKinnon's clearance. Returned by Jordan. Well, the Hearts forwards got back very quickly. Avoid offside. And referee Bob Ballantyne brings the match to an end. Rangers, by virtue of a 2-1 win tonight and a 2-0 first leg win, go through to the final of the League Cup. First half penalty kick from Jim Bett. A splendid equaliser from Derek O'Connor before half-time, and then Derek Johnston late in the match put that scoreline together. Hearts 1, Rangers 2. Hearts extremely gallant in defeat.
So that's it. Rangers go through to the final of the 1982 Scottish League Cup on a 4-1 aggregate, and in that final they'll meet Celtic. Celtic lost at Tannadice tonight by 2-1, but go through an aggregate by 3-2. In an entertaining first half, there were no goals. Then Paul Sturrock celebrated his return to the Dundee United side with 2 tremendous goals in the space of 10 minutes, and the teams were level on aggregate at 2-2. Then 10 minutes from the end, a shock for Dundee United when John Holt was ordered off. And in the very last minute, amid great scenes of excitement, Charlie Nicholas forced the ball over the line to give Celtic the goal that puts them through. So to recap once again, Hearts 1, Rangers 2, 4-1 for Rangers on aggregate, Dundee United 2, Celtic 1, aggregate 2-3 for Celtic. And that's it from Tynecastle Park. It's a Rangers-Celtic final. From us here, it's goodbye and good night.